Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice and welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you find this video. What's the good stuff coming in? What positive energies do you have to work with, tap into? What you need to be cautious of? A little bit of a heads up on things. Maybe more challenging events or energies and how to navigate them. So stick with me till the end. We'll cover it all for you. Now, you've got a bunch of readings out. You got a weekly out. You got a monthly out for June. Members, you got your extendeds. Lots to check out. So look in the description box below. I've linked some at the end of the video for you as well. All right, so let's see. Pisces. What's your angel number and angel message for Pisces at the time they find this video? Angel number of the day. Okay, and then we'll do the tarot and we'll get going. They have similar backs again. Okay, now this is the Spell Tarot. For those of you who want to know, we're still going through my collection. We are in the gilded section of my collection. So you'll see a bunch of gilded decks. But this one's really cool. I mean, all my decks are really cool. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought them. But here you go. Hope you like it. All right, let's see. What's the good stuff coming in for Pisces placements at the time they find this reading? What's the good stuff coming in for Pisces placements? Okay. I've also linked a playlist for June monthly readings for each of the signs. So if you wanted to check that out, I do that on my other channel, but it's linked below for you as well. All right, so let's have a look. Your angel number is 345, and this is an energy of transition. So where you see the sequence 345, that is confirmation for you of this message and that it applies to you. You're in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. So this is expansion, this is growth, this is going from one thing to another, but what you're going towards is better. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have 535. You could also be seeing this. Take a step. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. So these two go very well together, okay? So you could be called upon today to take a step in a direction. Take the first step in a direction or meet someone halfway if there's any sort of offer or proposition coming towards you, okay? A time of transition, so you could be looking at changing jobs, changing where you live, taking a relationship to the next level or leaving a relationship, starting a new contract, leaving one, and so on and so forth. If you've been contemplating anything related to any kind of transition, this is your confirmation that yes, that is the right idea. That is the right move to make. Take a step in that direction. Put action behind your thoughts or your decisions, okay? In the tarot. Wow, we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and this is the happily ever after energy. A focus on long-term happiness, family events, reunions, spending more time with family. This could be some sort of get-together with, your family or your chosen family at this time, okay? Some sort of really, really great news is coming into for you today. Again, we have the energy of transition here with this being a 10. You're off to a new beginning somewhere else. So for some of you, you're moving out. This is some sort of bon voyage party, or this is some sort of people getting together to cheer you on. I'm seeing a game, okay? Maybe this is the first game for you that you're playing, something to do with sports or any other kind of competition, and you have your family there cheering you on because you're taking a chance, you're putting yourself out there, you're stepping out of your comfort zone, you're trying something new or something different. So some sort of game or competition, and you have your cheerleaders there with you, okay? Okay, great news in terms of home, family, elevation, similar energies. So let's see. Wow, look at this. We have the Fool with take a step and transition after the Ten of Cups. Some sort of new beginning is happening for you today, Pisces, but with the Fool here as well, there is something that you need to do, okay? There is something that you need to do to get this ball rolling. And that could be to accept an offer, because, offers are presented to us, but if we don't accept them, they'll keep on keeping on and move along to the next one, right? So it could be accepting an offer, or this could be you deciding you're going to start applying to change your job, or you're going to start applying change careers. You're going to be looking into what kind of studies or what kind of requirements there are in terms of qualifications and that if you wanted to change your career, and pursue something that is more in line with who you are and a passion of yours, right? Definitely an energy of a big fat yes is happening today, whether you're receiving it or giving it. Here, doing something new, doing something you've never done before, really putting yourself out of that comfort zone. It could be asking someone out. It could be accepting an invitation, whether it's on a date or to some sort of working lunch or a get together. Okay, this is people you're familiar with, this is people you know, but there's some sort of element here where you're stepping out of your comfort zone. So maybe you don't like to drive and you would have to drive for this or something like that, right? You're putting yourself out of that comfort zone a little bit for a big payoff, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, taking a chance on something, um, starting something new, doing something you've never done before today. Okay, with the full energy here, this can be proposals coming your way romantically or to do with career. A big green light in terms of home and family matters, relationship matters. Could be career as well, especially if you've been in that place for a while, or you consider the people you work with your work family. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords and the good stuff, this just talks about keep an eye on your sleep. This is the Fool with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups is where we're just too excited to sleep. Okay? And you have to watch that because you have to be well rested to keep the momentum going. Okay? It's not just about the first step. You have to keep taking steps, right? And you have to have the energy to do so. But this is just being very, very excited so much so that you don't sleep at night. And the good stuff here, if there's something that you were concerned about, worried about, what if this happens, what if that happens, this is where whatever fear it was, it's getting dispelled. Okay, where you're like, oh my God, that never happened. I was fearing that and I never had to do it, or it never happened, with this energy here as well. You could be, for some of you, there's a new place. I don't know if it's a new place you're sleeping in. So if you're moving or it's the new house, for some of you, I feel like it's a new property, it's a new space. You only have a mattress in there, and that's plenty for you. You're like, that's it, that's great, that's the start, that's all I need to get going. Okay, and it's just this energy of celebration. For some of you, you're going to be having some sort of party or celebration late into the night. So again, just be mindful of sleep. Absolutely celebrate. Whatever this is a big deal. So absolutely celebrate. For those of you, there's something here in terms of medical tests or medical appointments, looking into something. Could also be something to do with needles. So I don't know if it's blood tests or could be getting piercings. What do I know? Or laser treatments. You could be getting an eye appointment that you've been waiting for quite some time. That could be taking place today. You could be trying a new sort of treatment or a new sort of procedure that's going to work very well for you. It's something you haven't tried before. So either it's new, it's innovative, or it's something you haven't done before. And it's going to be something that works very well for you. But you're going to have to take that step to give it a go. Or to say, yeah, tell me more about it when the professional, the physician, whoever this is, tells you about it, right? You're going to be curious about something or someone with this energy as well. I feel like, yeah, you're just, whatever you're starting today, it could be a new passion, a new hobby, a new skill you're developing. You're just so excited. There's just so much to learn. You know that period, right? That period of time where you just want to learn everything in one night if you can. So you're reading everything, you're researching everything, you're watching everything. It's the excitement, the enthusiasm, okay, is what I'm seeing with this energy. A new bed for some of you, a new mattress, because we also have the Hangman here. Pisces energy. New information, a new perspective, looking at something from a different angle, finding the solution, okay? For some of you, you're finding something that you lost. It could be under the bed. Or it is hanging on something. Okay. And this is something you've been searching for forever. It could be some sort of family heirloom or something that has a sentimental value for you. There could be some sort of reunion or a new beginning with another Pisces in your life with this energy as well. You could be starting, for some of you, this is like meditation, this is yoga, this is Pilates. You're starting to incorporate stretching in your routines every day with this energy. I also feel like something is figured out. So whatever it was that you didn't know what was going on, or you kept trying to figure it out, especially if it's to do with your health or mental health, emotional health, physical health, um, you're finding the root cause of something, and you're addressing the root cause so you never have to deal with that problem ever again. And that is huge. Okay, so you could be getting a clear bill of health, or you know what the problem is, you know how to deal with it. It's not going to bother you as much as it has been, right? You can keep it under control. Sorry, I have a hair on my face. With this energy as well. I see downtime, rest, rejuvenation, recuperation. Someone could be released from the hospital at this time. There's a welcome home party here as well, a reunion. Um, Whether they were in there because of some sort of illness, or because maybe tests, or being kept under supervision, or they gave birth and now they're coming home with the baby or something like that, is also what could be happening here. If you've been having trouble with your vision, again, I'm seeing some sort of new treatment, new procedure, or something you haven't tried before. It's like you can see again. Okay. Um, you could even, it could even go so far as to you not needing glasses anymore. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I'm also seeing you getting a grip over your sleep troubles, and it's something to do with meditation, or sounds, frequencies. Okay, with this energy as well. And then we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords and the good stuff just talks about you have a plan, you have a strategy, you're making stuff work for yourself, and you're not telling anybody about it, and you will be successful. All right. So if, for example, you're playing hooky at your job because you have an interview for another job, obviously you're not going to tell them that. And your interview is going to go excellently well, right? If that's a word. But that's the kind of energy that we're looking at here. You could be taking a chance. Either you're taking a chance and asking someone out, or telling them you got a crush on them, or vice versa. Okay, this is someone approaching you, telling you they got a crush on you, telling you they've always thought you were great, and maybe asking you out, or asking you to go with them to some event. Okay, with this energy as well. I do see for some of you are taking time off work for some sort of gathering or event or party. Okay, you might not tell work that's what it's for. But yeah, there's something here where you're planning to go to something, and you're not telling either work or even your friends and family or whatever it is. You're not telling them where you're actually going, or what is really going on, what you're actually doing with this energy. Again, I'm seeing you finding something that you lost, or if you're cleaning and turning the house upside down, you will definitely find a lot of things you thought you lost. For some of you, your pets have been hiding things in the house, or your children, babies in particular, right? Just taking something and just dropping it wherever, under the sofa or under things, because that's on their level. They're crawling. Okay, so you'll be finding a lot of hidden treasure, or buried treasure today, with this energy as well. Okay. I also get like someone's going to be doing you a favor without you having to ask, or you just mentioned that you're looking for something and they'll give it to you, and you'll be like, oh, that's nice. But you didn't actually ask them for it, but they're just doing it. So that would be nice with this energy. Any sort of checks, background checks, credit checks, anything going on, any kind of check going on you is going to come back. It will be clear. It'll be good to go. So you're getting a start date confirmed, or you're getting the loan mortgage, whatever it is, confirmed for you as well. Definitely seeing you moving things from one room to another, or you moving things from one property to another, where it could be like a slow transition. Take a couple of things today, moving in, and then take a couple of things tomorrow, moving in, right? With this energy as well. You could be selling things like secondhand, things you no longer need as you're decluttering. You could be making a lot of money actually. Okay. But yeah, I just get like you getting the asking price. People don't negotiate with you. Whatever you're asking, that's what they're paying. And for you, it's like, well, I think I put that up a little bit, but if they're paying it, okay. Obviously, you're not, you're not defrauding people because you wouldn't feel right doing that. But if it's like a couple of bucks more, or you know how you put a price up and you anticipate people are going to haggle with you, so you put it up by $5, $10, $20, $50, depending on what it is. So you have a little bit of wiggle room. Whatever your asking price is, someone's just paying it, right, is what I'm seeing here. Or if it's a negotiation you're a part of, whatever you're telling them you want, they're just going to give it you. They're just going to agree. There's not going to be the back and forth. And you'll be sitting there thinking, oh, okay, that's new. I've never just thrown a number out there and just got it. Okay, so, all right, I'll take it. All right. Let's see what you have to be cautious of, mindful of, or any challenges coming up and how to navigate them for Pisces. Cautions for Pisces at the time they find this video. What do they need to be cautious about, mindful of? Cautions for Pisces. Cautions for Pisces. For some of you, you are changing your mind about something. You could be withdrawing from a contract. You are in the term where you're allowed to do that. Or if you're not absolutely sure about something, this is telling you just check what that term is to where you can return it or back out of it. So you know how long you have to think about it and you don't miss that deadline. And then you're stuck with whatever it is that you're not sure about. We have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. You could be leaving a Taurus behind. That could be what you're transitioning from. Okay, whoever they may be in your life. Could be someone you work with. Could be someone you're in a relationship with, a friend or family member. I do see you maybe dealing with someone who is not able to have an open mind, basically. This is someone that's set in their ways. This is someone that is kind of rigid, inflexible. That's the same thing. But they just have outdated beliefs that they're sticking to, basically. Okay, so you may be struggling to deal with this person today because this is antiquated beliefs is what I'm talking about, right? So this can be someone older, or if it's someone younger, they were taught by someone with these beliefs and they just passed down those beliefs onto them, and you're just trying to reason with this person and get them to see reason, but that might not work for you. It might not go very well. It might backfire, right? So this is the kind of person that makes sexist comments, or has opinions about people's sexuality and what it should and shouldn't be, and you know what I mean? So just be prepared. There comes a time when you just have to let people be who they are. You can't change them if they don't want to change, and you just go on, transition on to something else, someone else, better situations, better people, like-minded people, because whoever this is just causing you stress, anxiety, and it just frustration, and that just blocks your energy. Okay, we have the Chariot. So Cancer energy. There could be some trouble with your car today that you have to look at. There could be delays taking place because of traffic, or breakdowns. It doesn't have to be yours, but there's breakdowns on the road, so there's added time to traffic and delays and so on and so forth. You could be spending money on a ticket, or whether that's a ticket to fly somewhere or travel somewhere, train ticket, plane ticket, bus ticket, or on a car. You could be having to pay more for repairs than what you were initially quoted. And that could be on your car, it could also be on property, or repairs of an item or anything like that. I feel like someone's going to go, well, the initial quote was this, but we didn't know about this, so it's going to be this type of energy. Leave time and room just in case, okay, for any kind of delay, because there may be some obstacles, some detours, okay, with this energy as well. You may have to go pick someone up because they're getting stuck somewhere. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So be mindful of your spending. I feel like you got money coming in, and it's important that you don't spend it as fast as it's coming in. This is something that should be invested or saved, put into savings or invested, or put in a piggy bank somewhere. So I don't know what kind of money this is, but it could be like a gift of money. So something that you're not planning for, and it's something that you're gonna need a little further down the line, but you don't know this yet, right? So at the minute, it's just coming in as a gift of money, unexpected money. You didn't unexpected income, right? And this is telling you it's meant for something down the line that you don't know about, okay? Because maybe in a month or a couple of months time, there's going to be an invoice you don't expect, or there's going to be, maybe that's when you're going to need more money for repairs, and you'll have this money that'll just about cover that, okay? So that's something to be mindful of as well. I feel like if you're spending time out in nature, but especially if you're gardening or fixing things, it's best to take off your jewelry. Common sense, but sometimes you forget. It's best to take off your jewelry because it'll get either lost, caught in something, or broken somehow, or tarnished somehow. You won't be able to clean it off or something like that as well. I'm seeing wear your uniform. So that could be an apron when you're cooking. It could be gloves if you're painting things or dyeing things, or it could be a thimble if you're sewing things, right? So wear the protective gear with whatever the activity is that you're doing. Goggles, stuff like that, okay? All right. And then we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And here's that divine timing, okay? So today things might not go exactly to plan in terms of timing, but there's a reason for it. So again, you could be getting money ahead of when you're actually going to be needing it, but just put it in the bank. You haven't budgeted for anything, you don't expect this, so just put it aside. You'll need it later, trust me. Or this is things moving a bit more slowly than what you anticipated, or things moving a bit faster than what you anticipated with the Chariot card here as well. So you're going to have to be quick on your feet and adapt and adjust, okay, is what I was trying to say with this energy as well. I do see someone's going to ask you to meet them for drinks. I feel like someone wants to clear the air with you, have a conversation, or that's what they're going to say. It's coming up as a caution, so if you don't trust this person, I wouldn't trust them. I feel like they're going to ask you for money, basically. Or if they owe you money, that's their nice way of telling you that they're not going to be able to pay you back now or ever. So yeah, someone's calling you and saying, hey, can we have a drink? Can we meet up? Can we see each other? Blah, blah, blah. And they're being sweet, or they're being kind, or they're being whatever. Again, I feel like they're going to use that opportunity to ask you for a favor, to ask you for money, to tell you they can't pay you back, or they won't pay you back. Or to somehow complain about something and make you feel guilty, or make you feel like you have to help them, or something like that, with this energy as well. I also see a friend, or someone you considered a friend. It could be a friend of a friend, or even a family member. They're trying to sell you something and pressure you into buying it, and kind of using the social relationship you have as like fuel to the fire. Like, me, you trust me. If I'm trying to sell you this, it's good. And it's not something you want. I'm not saying it's a dud. I'm not saying, but you're not interested. It's not something you want. But this person's really going to insist, and they're going to try to make you feel bad, and they're trying to, okay? So it's best to say no, put up a boundary, and then stop talking about it, or get up and leave. Or, yeah, I feel like this is someone who's just not going to let it go. I also feel like someone's, they're kind of, something's overwhelming them, as in, that feeling where someone comes across some information that you've known for ages, but to them it's like they figured out the universe, and they're trying to tell everybody what they've figured out, So I just feel like you're going to have someone trying to, I don't know if it's convince you to do what they're doing, because look, it's amazing, right? Or talk you into joining a new faith, a new church, a new religion, or because they've just learned about it, and look, it's awesome. Or some sort of diet, or some sort of type of workout or whatever it is, right? It's something they've just come across. They've just done it for 2 days. But it's like they're trying to convince everybody that it's the best thing since sliced bread and you have to do it, right? And it will cost money. It's not like, yeah, I'll give it a go. It's something that costs money. It's something where you would have to invest time. It's something you would have to subscribe to. It's something, and so I just, it's one thing to be curious about things and put yourself out of the comfort zone, but I feel like this would take you way out of your comfort zone in a direction that you're not really interested in, okay? So there's that. Yeah, be careful about like cups, mugs, glasses. They may get scratched or chipped, or broken vases, something to do with glass, okay? For some of you, careful not to trip on something, or I'm seeing like marbles on the floor, okay? So just be careful. For others of you, there's something around puddles that are actually potholes, so that could be what damages your car. So just be careful. Or you could, for some of you, you could sprain your ankle or kind of stub your toes or something like that because of something that looks like one thing, but it's something else. So I don't know if it's a hole in the ground and you think it's just a little puddle and you don't really adjust your stepping, so that's going to hurt your ankle. Or there's an obstacle in the way where there's boxes where there shouldn't be boxes or something like that and you stub your toe. Again, wear protective gear with whatever activities that you're doing. Even if it's silly, even if it will take you 5 minutes, wear protective gear, because I feel like there would be some sort of damage, okay, if you don't, with this energy as well. Yeah, be careful if someone's trying to just butter you up. I'm seeing them turn up with either gifts or food or flowers or sweets and chocolates and whatnot. They're trying to butter you up for something, so just be very careful, okay, with this energy. All right, so Pisces, that's what I have for you today. Let me know how I resonate with the messages if you do. I hope they help you. Have a wonderful day. Check out other videos in the description box or at the end of the video. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.